We do have a team, same team as Melbourne. So tough call on Rhino, as I've said before. He's been a wonderful bowler for us, and I love having him in and around the group. And it was tough to leave him out, but we've stuck with the winning team of Melbourne.
What was the thinking about keeping the same combination of fast bowlers?
I think success, no doubt. I think the way we performed in Melbourne, it's tough to change that team. We've had a long enough break as well. That was probably the other consideration, was finishing the game a day early, and the bowlers not bowling too many overs in the second innings has certainly helped them. And yeah, it is tough to change a winning team.
Michael, how's your team casting a spell out of the previous battles? Is there any way to believe that they're not playing in this series, and are they missing him in Melbourne?
You'll probably have to ask India if they're missing him. Look, I've always enjoyed playing against Harbhajan. He's a tough competitor. He was a very good player and still is a very good player. And I guess it's unfortunate for the Australian fans not to see him out here. I think he's an entertainer and he's a very good performer for India. So, look, it's disappointing we don't have a chance to play against them again. But in saying that, India have got a lot of good players and obviously picked their team. I'm not really fussed, to be honest. Like I say, I have a lot of respect for Harbhajan. He's been a very good bowler for a long time and a tough competitor, so I have nothing but respect for him.
What affects you to be captaining such a special test for the SCG?
Yeah, it's nice to be playing my home ground, I guess, and obviously the chance to captain Australia is very special in the 100th Test match here as well. So. Look, I think that'll sink in over the next 24 hours. It's been quite a busy period from Melbourne coming back here. We've had a lot of stuff on and a lot of training, but over the next 24 hours, I think the nerves will certainly kick in regards to playing another Test match at the SCG in front of my family and friends, and now having the chance to captain here is certainly an honour and a privilege.
Prospect of fine weather the first couple of days, hot weather as well, not much cloud cover. Bowlers prepared for a bit of a hard yakka against Sachin on the pitch where he really does pretty well.
Yeah, we certainly are prepared for that. I think there's going to be enough in the wicket though. There's a tinge of green there. It's a little bit tacky at the moment. I think it's going to be quite tough to bat on day one. But yeah, the sunshine yesterday, today and tomorrow's forecast as well obviously helps. But I think it's going to be quite a similar wicket to what we faced against England last year. I think there's going to be a bit of sideways movement early, and then I think it's going to turn out to be a really good batting wicket.
Michael, is there a key message to the side out of Melbourne coming this season? Is there something that you can
Well, nothing different to what we've spoken about over the last 6 months. Consistency is obviously very important for us, and I said before this series that we've played some really positive cricket at times and some cricket we'd like to forget, and I guess this is another test of our character to be able to back up after such an impressive win in Melbourne. It's important that we, our preparation has been just as good, which is a big part, I reckon, for our team. Improving our consistencies, making sure we're doing the hard work, whether we have success on the field or not. And I've been really, really happy with the way the guys have trained over the last 2 days. Our preparation's been spot on. Now it's about the same commitment, the same determination and the same execution, I guess. We have to be able to execute our skills again, like we did in Melbourne, to beat this Indian team.
Just pause for a moment. Excuse me, sir. Trying to have a press conference here. If you could be quiet at the back. Chris.
Michael, how much of an issue is Sachin's to do his drive for that 100 of this series? Is it an advantage to your team with so much attention on that milestone?
I think it's great for cricket. I think he is a legend of this game. He's as good as I've seen in my time. I think the build-up's been outstanding for the fans. It's another reason to come and watch Test cricket. I said yesterday, I hope, and I mean this with all due respect, but I hope his 100 doesn't come until the next series, because I'd love to watch it on television. But look, he's been such a great player, and I think the build-up is fantastic for the game, and Sachin certainly deserves all the credit that he's received.
Does it play a role in the contest at all?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think you'd have to ask Sachin that if it's a distraction to him and to the Indian team, but I don't think it would be. I think everybody that plays against him knows how good a player he is, and you have to try and get him out early. If you don't, he's very destructive, as we've seen over a long period of time.